Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this come up a treat, even though it looks difficult. Looks like a difficult one, folks. Sorry, folks, I just sneezed. That's what I hate about getting on the bus, is hearing someone sneeze and thinking, oh shit, what have they got? I think it's just dust. Sorry. I think it's just dust. I try to sneeze into my shoulder rather than sneezing into the air so I don't fucking spread it around, whatever I might have. But I'm hoping, I don't have COVID. I do wear a mask in public. I always wear it, pretty much, except when I'm eating or drinking. But I don't dine indoors. I like to dine outdoors to stay away from the people not wearing the masks in the restaurant, because it's too risky catching something. I don't want to catch the flu either. I'm really paranoid about catching the flu, so I can understand that sneezing is not something I welcome when I'm in public, on the bus especially. So, most people have chosen not to wear masks now, which to me is quite bad, because I do get worried I'm going to catch the flu or the cold, not just COVID. So I really hate the sound of someone sneezing and they don't wear a mask, or they're not wearing a mask, should I say. Just going to donate this. I'm going to take a section out of this and enlarge it. But I don't like people when they sneeze or cough, especially if they've got no mask and they're indoors, especially in buses, because it's really hard to stay away for distance, what they call it in the old days, in the COVID days, socially distancing. You can't socially distance anymore, which makes it really hard. So the mask, I think, has stopped me from catching at least the cold or the flu. As for COVID, I don't know, because I tend to go on asymptomatic. But basically, I try to avoid catching COVID or cold and flu, even though it's bloody difficult. That looks too big. It's too big, folks. This is a tricky one, folks. Yeah, that looks a bit more interesting. The size of it looks better. I don't know if I like the actual pattern. Maybe a bit less on the vertical. that looks a bit better. Maybe a bit more on the vertical again, maybe a little bit less light reduction. Taking out some of the horizontal as well, hopefully that'll work. Yeah, that looks better. But I'm really missing a lost partner, folks. His name is Luigi. I'm trying to get my work on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, which is proving more difficult than I thought. Really troublesomely difficult, but I'm not going to give up, folks. I'm not going to let them behave like swine and let me languish. I can't give up now, folks. I've worked on this campaign now it's been just over 12 years when you count my visit to Melbourne to see the Festival of the Photocopier and try to get recognised as an artist there, and hoping to find Luigi down there as well, and it just didn't work out that way, folks, and that was 2012. We're now fast forward to 2014, and nothing's changed, really difficult, folks, except I've done more work, I've spent more money. It's money that I've fucking struggled to scratch my ass to get, being disabled and not having, being disabled, being on my own. So basically, being in the low socio-economic bracket, not being with Luigi. So, loneliness, folks. It gets very lonely as well. It's like a double whammy. But I'm not going to give up, folks. I've been on this for too long, and I'm not going to give up. Got to be optimistic, folks. The finish line is nearly there. And that's come up a real treat. That's come up nice and interesting colours. I think we can now call this demo quits.